We're over here. This is beautiful. I'll show you the trail over here. We are in a national state park. This is a beautiful park by my doctor's office. So, look how beautiful. I'll take you down by the water. We are having the time of our life today. You have to be careful with these steps, but I'll show you. Look at that view. This reminds me so much of the mountains and everything. Reminds me of Crossville, Tennessee. Someone's done a good job maintaining this property. You're just learning what true happiness is. And it's just so beautiful. When I come out to the water here and I'm just looking around, this is where I find happiness, is being in nature. You know, I'm trying to get healthy every day and stay healthy and be healthy and everything else. So this is just so beautiful. These are the trips that I really do like. Finding a reason to get out and explore. Now we're on the trail. I like hiking by the trees and the forest. This is just precious and beautiful. They have different places you can picnic, different places you can eat. I like to hike. This is just so precious. Look at that view. This is like when I went to Purchase State Falls, Cookville. We had a fence that went along the woods like that. It's memories. This reminds me of like Purchase Falls State Park. You know, I come out here and this is all the way in Niceville. That's all I'm gonna say. You got different things where you can do a lot of neat things here. You can swim here, hike here, camp here, cook here, different things, you know. Here's the nature trail right here. And I find this very relaxing. You know, sometimes you try to find happiness in life. And I'm really grateful for the same time that I'm not. I'm just so peaceful that we're hiking here. So beautiful. And this is real hiking trails at this park over in Niceville. And this reminds me of the trails in Tennessee, you know. It's just breathtaking. Look at that, we're in the woods. This is the way the trails are, you know. Now we're hiking more. This is some interesting sea moss right there, growing on the forest floor. Now we will continue. Now we're going straight to stay here. Look at this beautiful Beautiful park here. It's breathtaking. It's beautiful. Thought I saw something. Yeah, you find your happiness. You find who you are. You find what you enjoy, love doing. I just have never been out here before. This is my first time at this special park and place. It's just so beautiful. You have to pay to come here. I was doing it just to have a nice time out today and a relaxing time. This tree is a flowering dogwood, and they can grow roughly over 40 feet tall. The small tree has a grayish, barky bark, often wider than it's a tall, mature tree that can have a trunk in diameter up to 1 foot each, and it's just amazing. This is this tree right here. It's been here for a long time, but anyway, we're out here enjoying the trail. I'm really glad that I can be part of this. It's getting out and venturing and doing new things, you know. I'm happy we have these parks. I never knew this existed. Just listen real quiet. Oh, fresh air, fresh breeze. Just stay and make sure you go the right way. Just keep going straight. We have to go straight. But yeah, this is a real hike. This is a real forest. And it's just learning things. I'm learning what I love every day. There's so much to learn, so much to enjoy. You just gotta keep going. And you don't wanna, you know what I realize? Coming here, you see a lot of cool stuff. There's another tree. This is called a southern red cedar tree. Right here. Which is really cool. And it's just amazing what you find. And everything else about it is just so cool. You're going around the belt, and you're going around the belt, and everything else. Now, when you go hiking, it's important to pay attention to where you are hiking. Sometimes you could wind up in places you don't want to be at. I can tell you in the National Smoky Mountains, you could wind up in places you don't want to be. But, you know, this trail is very, very cool. It goes around, and you got to keep following the path. This is just so awesome. Now, this tree over here is called an Eastern Hope, something kind of tree. This tree is part of the nature. So that's where we're at. This is very, very cool how it hikes. I'm really glad I'm able to do this today. You know, this is making it very, very happy for me. Now, the one thing missing is my dogs. I love my dogs very much, and I appreciate every day being able to get up and do these videos. Just look how beautiful. The title of my video is Hiking Nature's Most Beauty. You see the beauty in everything that you hike, everything that you do. You know, it's just breathtaking. And you learn to appreciate the important things in life. You never understand what somebody's dealing with or somebody had to endure. You know, it's just so beautiful here. And I'm very thankful for this park. that I'm able to be a part of this and do things, you know. I would listen for nature. I'm so thankful I got to come here. I'm being refreshed, replenished. You know, life is about trying new things, getting out, exploring. We have such a beautiful park here. I hear birds. Thought I heard some birds. You just gotta know where to go. Because right now, the path stops and it doesn't continue anymore. So you follow the markers where they go. Unfortunately, this is just so beautiful. Normally you would hike straight ahead, but it's roped off for whatever reason. So I'm not gonna mess with this. Very, very precious being out here. So I come out here just to think about things. Deep breaths in. This is very, very nice. We're out here on the trail hiking, and it's just beautiful. You know, we want to be out here, and I'm learning what I appreciate in life, to have good medical care, and I'm enjoying just in nature, just stuck, you know, it's always hit home for me, you know. It's this is just so beautiful. Whatever else. And there's other trails here. There's a tree that was cut down. So, whatever it is, this is nice. I'm having a ball. So I said earlier, we have to enjoy nature and its beauty to the most extreme. So we're just following where I hike and where I wind up, you know. It's just amazing, you know. Very, very peaceful. Very, very relaxing to the finest, you know. Looks like they had a lot of trees that were cut down. Probably making way for the trail. This is what I love. So beautiful. I like the way it's so quiet. Peaceful. This is what I love. You know, I'm coming here and I'm just So happy. I haven't been happy like this in a long time. And this is so precious. It restores me, and I find peace in my soul, and a happiness that I just cannot explain, you know. So this is really, really beautiful, and everything else. So we gotta walk around. Keep your eyes out for, like what I was told, you gotta watch out for snakes. You gotta watch out for a lot of stuff here. There's bears here in the woods. Everything you want to know. You know, this is an original tree that's been here for the park. A lot of other stuff, you know. But the name of this tree, I'm not really sure what the name of this one is. But everything here is special. You know, and I saw how nature, this park, we're out here in nature. This is so beautiful, you know. I'm walking around. It's just breathtaking. It's like, wow, you know. Here's another tree right here. Another cold tree. So find peace, happiness. I come out here to reflect on this trail. I haven't been able to do this in a very long time. And I'll tell you, this is my life. Finding my happiness in nature, being able to live in a beautiful place where I can do this. Sometimes we have to find another chapter. But yes, I'm moving out of Florida and I'm moving to a different place. My happiness will never be here, no matter how hard I try. I want to be where there's mountains, where I can hike, where I can do other different things. I'm going to be honest with everybody. So here's the trail of what we found and everything else. So this is really beautiful. Very beautiful. So this is a special tree. I don't know the name of this one. This is one that they have here. So we're out here having a good old time today. This is what it's about, to replenish, to refresh, to be made very, you know, I have visited other parks before, you know. This is just, I'm reminded of Tennessee in a lot of sense. You know, Fairfield Glade has a hiking trail. They got Cumberland State Park over there, which is the same idea. But I love parks and I love hiking. So I'm really glad I could do this. I hope everyone's having a great day today. I came out here just to have a nice time today. If you haven't seen down by the water over here, it's beautiful. Now we're on another trail. Very, very nice. We're on more trails. And more trails. I'm having a good time here today. I really needed to open up about a lot of things. Florida is just not my home anymore. Where I live currently. I'm trying to start a new life. I'm trying to learn things as I go along. You know. So this is where you can camp or have a picnic. Whatever else it is. This is beautiful. Now how you get down here, you just go this way. This is really cool. Now, I do it from natural because I'm trained. I'm not really looking at a map, you see. I'm following how nature is laid and presents itself in front of me. And I'm looking around by the different trees like that, and you'll know which way you go But yeah, this is very, very, very different, but it's cool at the same time. You can see the water from here, right over here. So, out here. This is probably one of my longest YouTube videos that I've ever done. And you can step down here. There you go. So it's pretty cool. Look at that view right there. I'm out. Peace.